Okay, guys. We just had a little
Johnny
contact.
Five O just lit him up, so
Johnny, do that.
they
Oh,
traded him. So wait a minute, I gotta go back and see what Fluke Donkey said. So he said he's gonna be sure, guys, to send
oh,
somebody over our way
daylight,
to
baby.
check on us. So we're definitely
Yeah,
gonna
they're
get
sending
contact.
some. They're
Ask me for a
sending
Powerball
some
number.
someone to make sure that we're okay here. They said they'll be right over. Authorized vehicles only. Actually, what it was we heard a canine barking. So we're gonna see what's going on here. Why should we wait for them? Let them find us.
Stay tuned here. We're gonna end up in contact here. Across the street, you'll see it lit up there. That's where they also park some of their.
One thing that Johnny told me the other day, which was very cool, was that so much
We're
of
gonna
this
make them work for their money. It's
parking
fine, guys. You know what I mean?
in California, this outdoor parking, had solar power. I was really surprised. Very cool, but surprised. Look at the difference between the new squads and the old squad cars. Look at this. Not in service. Not in service, probably because it's new. Curious. I wonder how often these. That'd be a good question to follow up on, right? How often these back seats are taken out and cleaned out. I do know that they're a plastic piece now that they can actually take them out and just hose them off because of fluids, right? Unfortunately, too many times the fluid happens to be blood. You're not getting away from me, dude. Go ahead, speed it up. Hopefully there's not enough people here that'll yell at me. Uh-oh, people are here to yell at me, aren't they? All right. He's coming back around. Let's see if he turns or what he does. Which way is he gonna go? Oh, there's another one. Hey, there's another one down here. The one that just came by is meeting another squad over there. He's backed in over there. Nope, he just turned. He just turned.
Oh, in the cars.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. No, no, not walking.
All right.
Yeah, they'll be back. I bet you they'll be back.
So this is the other across the street. Park the vehicles, gas up, and so forth, and strip their cars.
South Carolina, how nice. Yes, we are at the pig pen. Yeah, in fact, not only were we at the pig pen, but we were already threatened at the pig pen that we were told that I hope you're there when we come out. So instead of standing there and waiting, we decided to circle the building and see which area they come out at. And if they do come out with the canine that they had in there earlier that was barking as we went by. So, like I said, one thing I really learned about myself this week is as much as I've been an activist for a long time, and the auditing may be something that's new, I'm coming, babe. I see you. Um, I really like cop watching. I love that they need to be held accountable, as do we. So let's see what's going on over here. There is some construction. Johnny's light is quite bright. We're gonna see if we can shake some piggies loose, eh? Be very, very quiet. No, there's no need to. It's quite loud over here. I don't know if you can hear it, but they probably have 100 different air conditioners going at one time. It must be, you know, sweaty work when you're inside beating the shit out of people.
And then there's a courthouse area. It's like a one-stop shop over in this area that we're at, guys.
All right, let's take a walk. Let's see. Pay to park. I'm curious. Just, I don't see many of these. One, two, three. Okay, we're missing somebody. One, two, three. Okay, he's up ahead. You know, it's those mom eyes that keep bothering me. You know, something going on in the back of you and you just know it, but you just can't see it. You just pretend you can see it. Use crosswalk. Okay, she wasn't really happy about that one. All right, I'm going. They're gonna yell at me about crossing the street. At least I don't have to lights over here.
Monkey and I are going to recreate the disgruntled client who shot his attorney in this courtyard there.
Who's gonna do that? Wait, which tree was it? Which tree was it? I don't know if you guys saw that video where the attorney was being shot by his disgruntled. Yeah. I want to see the tree. Wow, look at all these different places, right?
It was during the Menendez trial. Okay, so during the Menendez trial, go ahead. And
Little FYI here.
he was disgruntled with his attorney's performance, so he saw fit to show up with a handgun and empty a magazine into his attorney. He got a few shots in, and they were playing Ring Around the Rosie around a tree. All of
Sorry,
those
guys.
would be clean if you just type in Van Nuys, 2 words, lawyer shot. Type that into YouTube. You'll see. It's crazy, but there was an entire. The fucked up part was there was an entire camera pool here already, waiting for the Menendez trial. So they you know. Wow. You might want to do it a little bit more on the DL, other than having like, you know,
Well, that's the
a judge
difference
in professional.
when anger takes over, right, guys?
Real Genie said he was allowed to shot.
Our thinking goes. Los Angeles Police Department. You didn't see that, huh? Well, there's nothing here much to see there, Monk Eye. Tell him 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Not for me, but for him. Just imagine how much money the electricity costs to keep this running year-round. Empty building, lights, air conditioning, heating. Of course, they don't have to worry about it because it's taxpayer funded.
Okay, so guys, this is the courthouse. The one I'm showing you here with the lights on now is one of the courthouses. I'll give you a pan up of how fucking tall this thing is. I mean, this thing is monstrous. Well, for me anyway. You know, I'm not from LA, so anything that has more than 2 stories is big for me. Real Genie. Johnny, don't remember how many shots he fired?
It looked like a revolver. It looked like he got all of them off.
Yeah,
So,
He fired 6 shots and they
6
say
shots,
they only hit him twice.
Oh, so he did get hit twice out of the.
Oh,
6
yeah,
shots
he was
that
hit.
out. Wow, Jesus.
Well, I mean, it was like point blank range. I mean, it was, which is
Impossible to miss.
Luckily, it was a small caliber and it wasn't aimed at his head.
Okay, so Streaming Silence brought up the video, guys. Here, you can get a quick preview of the video. Let me try to get it toward the focus on it.
so they're right up on a wall somewhere. We need a wider shot.
Can you guys see that? Okay, or no? Don't go in close. I'm trying to, because this way it will focus so they can see it. So there's the attorney and there's the gunman. There's the tree. 10 to 15
I mean,
feet
screw the
off.
bar
Oh,
complaint.
Yeah, right. Johnny brought up a good point. Screw the bar complaint. And there they are tackling them.
Yeah, I think this guy got put away for life too.
Did he? He got life?
Well, it's not like he can claim it was an accident.
Look at that shit.
Fuck.
What was that?
Nice sized bird.
That was a window. That wasn't a bird, that was a window. Or maybe it was a bird. It must be a big stinking bird.
Right? Panda, how do you not hit him 6 times? You know?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, so that was the justice.
It's just so, it's good. It's good. Thank you.
They were up against the wall somewhere.
Yeah, so it was in this vicinity, huh?
It was
It was right in this.
it was in
corridor.
front of a bush, a brush.
There was a bush.
We're looking for the tree, guys.
Looks like over there.
Okay, here's a trivia question for those.
Yeah, there it is over here, because it had to be right by the court, right?
We found the tree, guys. We were trying to locate where the tree was in the
Yeah,
court.
'cause I was getting screwed up. I'm like, where's there a wall here, man?
Fluke Dog, what crap? He was a wanker. He
Fluke.
shot- No, I'm sorry. Let me reread that. My eyes are bad. What crap shot he was? Crap shot he was, wanker.
I agree, Fluke.
Denise says she reads. That's great. God, I want to hear that. You gotta make me put out another
Let's see if
video.
there's, that's got to be the tree, right?
Bloody wanker. Love it.
I'll hide
Okay,
behind
so-
the tree.
Denise, you're gonna hide behind.
I'll
the
hide
tree?
behind the tree.
All right, so we're gonna go to the tree, guys. We're gonna do
A reenactment.
We are serious so we are doing audits. This is serious business.
It's serious business.
Don't try this at home, kids.
All right, I'm gonna help light. So.
All right. So, make
Watch how he
Okay, so
you gotta reenact it. Look, watch how he ducks.
Okay, right? We're not going to use a real gun to react this, right?
Right.
Do I know how to catch a rabbit? I'm afraid to ask one of those guys.
Okay.
All right.
So
This is the tree. This is the tree.
that's the tree. You get on the
Okay.
other side.
I'm going to be, I guess, the attorney. Right? Here we go. There we go. Down. No, no, done now. Okay, arms up in the air. Oh, sorry, this way? What happened? I don't know. Oops. Any damage? All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that reenactment. I did enjoy that it was...
Of course, the tree was
It's not a fucking.
bigger. Oh, bigger now. Yeah.
All right, so
Okay,
this is
so-
LAPD. It's
LAP.
over
Okay,
here.
so we're back
on
to
the right.
business, guys.
And then the jail is.
Look at all those lights going on in there. It looks like Vegas. Red, green.
So that cop was really cool today, despite Monkey being a dick. So,
Well, actually, to be true, can I say something? The one that Monkey was a dick to was a dick. The one that was nice to you.
Yeah.
The little one was decent.
dude, that guy was little.
He was a little guy. I was taller. I was bigger than he was.
Really cute.
Ian, go have fun. Enjoy every minute with those grandkids. You blink and those kids are grown, and you blink again, and yeah, they get their own lives. So enjoy, but make your own life too, sweetheart. Okay, well, we've got a couple people here watching. As you can see, we're at Van Nuys Community Police Station. So what exactly makes it a community police station?
They shoot everybody equally.
I see. If you blink, they steal your wallet. You're right. And then when you get older, you blink and they steal your heart. So remember, enjoy your time, but make a life of your own too. Because once it's gone, it's gone. So, here we go. All right, LAPD Cadet Program.
Matt, your small light is 1,500 lumens. I thought it was 3,000. Feel cheated.
Lock it, hide it, keep it. Don't be a victim.
My whole childhood was a lie.
No skateboarding, no camping or lodging. Safe house. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know exactly what the Los Angeles Police Department Unified School District Safe House. I guess it's something similar to what we have at home, which was, I think it was McGruff, the crime dog. And if kids saw the picture of the crime dog in the picture, they knew, in the window, they knew that it was a safe house that they could stop at if something was going on with them. So I'm going to assume that's the same type of thing, but I'll definitely look into it. Excuse me. Didn't mean to stand in front of you.
What did our teacher say?
Crossing. ages 13 to 20. That's the fine.
They're treating
Okay, look
early
at this.
nowadays, 13 years old.
LAPD cadet program.
I want to
Anybody
see how
interested in
that one
becoming a
goes.
cadet?
13-year-old.
Sure, I don't have a problem with asking about that.
No, thank you. I don't want to be a hired tyrant.
Okay.
All right, so up the stairs we go. This is
Welcome to Van
There's
Nuys.
been several audits. I recognize this area. This is the first time I've actually been here in person on an audit with over here, but it's kind of cool because I recognize it on people's videos
I see that.
that I watch. And there's the elevator, and then we're going into the lobby right now. So here we go, guys. Wish us luck. Let me know too if my screen cuts off or starts to get sketchy if they
I can't read what those five say.
some of the literature, some of the
Okay.
plaques they have when you first walk in.
Look at all the children's books.
You know, the flag.
Little free library.
Can't go past that point.
Huh.
It's your body cavity. So
Well, this must be a little area for the kids to play in. Okay, crossing.
I believe the station is only once it's like they call it a safe zone, so. People-
Facts victim of choking, strangulation, need to know.
What are you watching? Looks good. How you doing? Good. This is one of the officers here on duty. She's on the phone, so I'm not gonna bother her right now, guys, because she's taking care of business here, so. I'll talk to her. See she'll-
Well, I just saw something that really offended me. Did y'all see what this is? I don't know if you can see with the light. This is a blue line. And it says, please stand behind the blue line until you are called by an officer. To me, that shows
Hey, I'm not wearing my glasses, that's my excuse, I'm sticking to it.
a big reason for the disconnect here. There should be no line that we stand behind.
Okay, so this door here is the hallway. You guys see that? This is the doorway to the bell. That's what I call it.
Did you not find that ironic?
So anyway, what I mean by that is that's how you go to get to the jail area.
Good morning.
And then they have a police personnel only door, so that's how you go into
It's very offensive. It's very offensive, especially when we have the signs that say stand behind the blue line. There shouldn't be a line. I do believe I did wake him from his nap, one of those guys. He did, his hair looked a little bit wonky on the one side, didn't it? Yeah, I'm sure he can hear me too, but that's okay. I'm learning to enunciate.
So yeah, we're all in different languages and stuff. We can pick up a complaint form out of police alert. How you doing this morning? Good, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. You guys staying busy or quiet night?
Their duties depend, actions, behavior.
Cool. Yeah, so this is the other officer behind the desk. It's pretty quiet and active behind the desk. We're saying right in LA. I'm not from the area, so for me this is like wow.
Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this, but right up here, there's a sign that says, in the line of duty.
By the way,
I think we woke somebody else up.
gathering content
If you can look at those pictures, it appears those pictures have not been taken in the past, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 decades.
I'm doing quite well, thank you. Pretty good. Everything's fantastic. How about you? Great. Awesome. So this is, we're just doing, welfare check of the public servants, tax-paid dollars, just concerned.
I did wake him, didn't I?
That's all.
Let's see where he's going, huh?
Making sure you guys are having a good night.
Okay, going down.
Hang on, guys. I'll be back to the questions.
Employee commendation. Okay, let's see if we have them here. Vietnamese, Tagalong, Japanese. Okay, commendations are empty.
So we got a bunch of,
Excellence is empty.
people here from all over parts of the world, guys.
Complaint is full. We'll take one of these, right? Take a peek at
Do you
this.
mind if I just talk to you for a quick second? Okay, so what was your name on Google's meeting, by the way?
Ask if they have forms in Latin. Let's see, we have Spanish, Chinese, Korean, Vietnamese, Cantonese, Tagalog. I see no Latin.
American Public Service do and everything, and so what's your feeling about the Constitution as far as
I do want to take a look at this complaint form.
as far as how your feeling is about
No public restrooms, it says. Okay, let's see. Oops. So. It's the first time I've ever seen the complaint forms completely full, but the commendation form's empty. Really bizarre. Grab the Japanese form and fill it in with random IQ. Yeah, that would be fun. Be interesting, right? List additional employees or witnesses under the details section. Badge, name, serial numbers of employees involved. Telephone numbers of witnesses present. Let's see. I'm just worried, I'm wondering, at home, when I went to go get a complaint form, I was told that I could not do it anonymously. In Illinois, if you file a complaint against an officer, it has to be in writing. It also has to be notarized. And believe me, they told me that if by any chance I were to make a mistake on the complaint form, that since it was notarized, it would be held against you. Sure, I can show you the forms in Spanish, absolutely. Wait 1 second, let me grab this because I certainly don't need this. 2 of them. 1 is more than sufficient. And if all works the way I'm hoping it to be, you may be seeing from the start to finish of filing a complaint, considering that I was illegally detained. And, okay, Spanish. Problem with, oh, look at this. Isn't that funny? Only the back continuation in Spanish. Supervisor's name, serial name, or number, I'm sorry, division. In fact, you know what? Let's ask him about that. Do you know how often your forms are, you refill these forms?
Every night.
Every night?
I have to check them twice a day.
Okay.
And what happens is that people come in and they want to use some forms. What you saw me doing right now is I'm in the middle of my rounds, so I have to go upstairs, check all the station, go to the jail, check that, and that's on there.
That's on your list? Okay. Just wondering because I saw that you actually did have complaint forms, which is great.
Right.
But right
You
next
should
to it,
actually
right
have
next,
all of the different languages.
right,
So-
Spanish is gone.
Okay, so like I said.
Just so you know, sure, of course, you're gonna go through Spanish more than you're gonna go through Tagalog, absolutely. Absolutely,
So
I understand.
that's next on my list of things.
Okay.
And this officer here, I'm talking to my screen, I'm sorry. He's a lieutenant. He's got one bar, that signifies lieutenant, for those of you that may or may not know. I have a lot of viewers that are from overseas, so. Denise, would you like to have the business card to show
Sure.
your people there? So Denise was asking the lieutenant about complaint forms.
Yeah, I believe that's actually pretty true, Android guy.
So, anyway, Lieutenant, yeah.
Yes, I
we
saw
have
that too,
different-
Ian.
We have different streams and we're live. And so we have, at this hour, a lot of times we get a lot of our overseas people from like Sweden, UK and stuff. And so a lot of times they just like to see how the,
Hey,
public
Desert, how are you?
That's here in the States. So,
All right, thank you so much.
okay, thank you guys.
So then these will be refilled tonight. I mean, if, I thought I heard you say you were printing them, yeah.
Like I said, I have to do check twice a night, first when I start, and then later on.
Who's leaving me?
Right now.
Well, yeah, like I said, I was surprised to see that the complaint form was full, the pile was full, but the commendation was empty and the excellence was empty. So that was surprising to me that you would have a handful of the complaints, but none of the, yeah.
To be honest with you, people come in here and they take them for scrap paper to write down phone numbers and stuff, so we have to be fine.
Really? Oh,
They don't
no.
bring any paper with them.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for printing those, because like I said, I do have somebody that asked me about the Spanish form, and I went and looked and there wasn't one, so I appreciate that. All right, guys, at least we got them printing more forms, huh? It may be a small step, but it is a step, right? No Espanol. You know what? That's something that's on my dream list. I really would love to, hey, Aaron, how are you? I'd love to learn Spanish. That's on my to-do list once I have a little bit of time. I agree with you. I agree. Hispanic people are, very similar to what's going on everywhere. The darker your skin, sometimes I think the more issues you have, and it's not fair. But we all know it happens. Is it easy to learn? Japanese is more fun. Well, I'll tell you, I had sushi for the first time in my life tonight, and that was absolutely wonderful. I would have never thought in a million years I would have enjoyed that, but I'm at a new section in my life, and I'm being risky, and I'm trying new things,
That would be the last time.
and I'm so glad that I am. It's 4 a.m. here. I'm beginning to regret this relationship. You know what, Desert Sentinel, I've got to tell you, this is not the first time I've regretted this relationship with you, sweetheart.
But we have actually found a surreptitious electronic device that was trying to.
I did try this spicy California roll. It was so good, one of those guys. I even tried sake.
Actual IE style or just like a python with
Yeah, I have an ulcer, so I was kind of careful, but the food, it was just so wonderful, and I was really surprised that it wasn't just the taste. It was like the textures, and the tastes just seemed to explode. I had a little bit of everything. Both Johnny 5-0 and Mrs. 5-0 chose many different things for us to.
Scoot back so you're not talking over them, so they can hear.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Also, there's also that too, because a lot of times people are in here talking about very private issues that they may have encountered, and I don't want them to be surreptitiously recorded. That's happened where people put up on YouTube or.
Do you guys bring murder suspects? Do you guys talk to murder suspects out here? Or do you guys bring them back?
Generally, we don't bring murder suspects to
You guys have a back room where you interrogate them, right?
interview them.
Okay. So if you had something that was really important, you wouldn't be disseminating it here in the lobby, correct?
Actually, you're incorrect, because people walk in here, the victims of sexual assault, didn't even rape.
So let me ask.
And so they walk right in, and we're not, I would prefer that their privacy is, respected.
Okay, so if I had pen and paper and I wrote down all of their target information, how was that any different than recording it on a?
Because they're transmitting that information to police officers, they're not necessarily wanting it to get out into people behind them
So is the onus on them, or is the onus on the police, LAPD, to provide a safe environment for
As
them?
soon as we become aware that there's some sort of a sensitive issue, then we would take them in another room. But I mean,
Exactly, exactly.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
the thing is, we want people to be comfortable walking in here.
And do you think they are?
How many cameras are they on now?
There's one right over here, and I'm watching this one right over here.
Yeah,
Well, there's at least 4 right here.
no, I mean, well, see, you're
Maybe
focused
5,
on
you
our
just didn't see it.
cameras, and everybody doesn't worry about the other 8 cameras that they're on while they're in here.
For
But
one,
how many of these though are used for facial recognition? How many of those are used for facial recognition?
none of these. And for, the other thing is they're not also, they don't,
Sorry,
the thing
guys.
about the cameras here, they're not
I'm trying to get his name.
disseminated on YouTube or any other social media. They're, in fact, I can't even look at these cameras without authorization, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Actually, it doesn't.
You're a lieutenant. Thought you had all the authorization needed.
This, everything's on a need-to-know basis, so that's the bottom line. So you have a,
Now, do you have paperwork for commendation for officers?
It's out there.
Okay.
I spoke to him about that. There's, actually, it's empty. The combination is empty, but the complaint form was full. But there were no Spanish, so they're printing more for us right now.
Yeah, the lieutenant had him print the forms. Okay, I just missed somebody's question here, guys.
Thank you.
What rights do I give up because an officer uses emergency light when there are no emergencies, only to get me to, sorry, Rosie, to side of the road to make me look like a killer taking a test? What rights do I give up for your safety? Am I already disabled and unarmed? I'm not sure.
I didn't understand the word.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm sorry what you mean. I probably chopped it up, but I'm not sure
CCW,
what you were asking.
cool.
carry concealed weapon.
Thank you for your time, man, appreciate it.
You guys be safe, huh?
Thank you for the professional.
Thanks, guys. You guys be safe. Appreciate it.
And I wasn't trying to come up, I was just trying
No, it's just,
It was just weirdly questioned. Me being a veteran, I've actually seen the actual devastation that
where did you do your training?
I did 13 months of Fallujah. And I was part of
Did you use, Warlock systems?
Warlock Systems. No, I was in 2007, 2008. We didn't have that stuff.
So you didn't have Warlock?
No, we had the closest thing we had. It looks like a gumdrop on the back of a Humvee. That's the only protection we really had from that stuff.
Well, that's not gonna happen, HBO Matt. I'll just leave that for somebody else.
Yes, yes. No, I was coming up, what I was trying to ask though was how often has it happened?
We don't
In
want it ever
America.
to happen.
No, we don't. But what I'm
So
saying
we take
though
all the
is,
safety protocols.
yes, I agree with that. I
We
agree with
never
that.
want that. And how often? Well, look at like Boston Marathon, that type of thing. Right?
I was there for that.
Okay, well, then you know that we have to take safety protocols.
I'm from Boston. I'm not one of those like, you know,
Well, we have to just, we want to assure the public safety. And also, like I said, there's also privacy issues. And like I said, you know, if somebody walks in here and wants to report a sexual assault or something, I would prefer that they don't get video.
Well, something like that, generally, we do have the respect not to record.
Well, maybe you do, but not everybody does. And sometimes people do come in here and they do stuff like that.
But not every officer is a good officer, and not every officer is a bad officer, so you can't compare one person to
Well,
another.
it's not the officer I'm concerned about.
I know you're not, but we are. We're more concerned about officers than I think you're more concerned about officer safety, and we're more concerned about citizen safety.
I'm concerned about citizens and their rights.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I like that answer.
It is a good answer.
Damn
Well,
good answer.
so as you know, this is a public place, and you're free to film here. So, like I said, if somebody, a victim, a very righteous victim of some sexual assault or something walks in, I wouldn't want you to film it. I wouldn't want that to be.
Okay, now can I throw this scenario at you? Say we were already in here filming,
Uh-huh.
and a victim of a sexual assault comes in here to report it. Would you make a sleeve, or would you instantly pull that person in the back?
I would probably pull them in the back, but I would also ask that you be professional, because I can't stop you from filming
Sure.
what walks in the door into a public establishment.
I appreciate that.
But you all have to be professional.
No, we do.
Everybody does. Can I ask you just one more question and I'm done? It has to do with this. Okay, what is this?
I'm not sure.
Okay, it says, please stand behind the blue line.
That is probably more for the privacy of the people that are here talking to the officer.
Okay.
It's not anybody's business what a person is here reporting.
I understand privacy issue. I'm just asking why there's a blue line that we're supposed to stand behind. Why is a line drawn that it has to be officers on one side and citizens on the other side? That's what I'm asking.
And I'm not doing.
I've been on both sides of it, so that's why I'm
What
asking.
saying is that line is only for instances when there are.
When you're
here.
overbooked.
Yeah, when you're here when the lobby's empty, but we've had literally lines out the door.
No, and I understand that, but I've been to many places where it says, please stand behind here until your number is called. To me, stand behind the blue line is just, it's actually something that I really don't believe in. I don't understand why there should be a distinction between,
Here's what she's trying to get at.
We're not gonna arrest you for standing on.
no,
No, what she's getting at is, all right, so the blue line started out as, we understand that, so the bottom black part is us, the citizens, then it's you guys, and then it's everybody else.
So here's,
I know, that's why we're doing it down, you know what I mean? So, it started out as that, and what it's evolved to is, the mentality of, you guys are surrounded, and what she's saying is in essence, in the past few years, that's perpetuated the
It's
gang
a-
mentality,
it's a,
and you're showing a gang symbol.
I'll be honest. I'm sure that it wasn't a police officer that chose that color. Whoever the facilities.
it's not the first, you're not the first police station in California that I've seen that at. That's why I'm
Well,
curious.
I guess whoever put that down, I can guarantee you it wasn't a police officer.
But it had to be
Color
okayed, right?
coordination thing, and I suppose if you wanted it to be purple or pink or lavender or fuchsia or whatever color, teal, I'm okay
What's your
with
favorite
that.
color? We'll report for that.
Well, I mean, I have
Do you understand what I'm saying, though? You're saying purple, yellow, teal,
it
whatever.
doesn't matter to me. It's.
But what
a
color-
line is a line. Sometimes, I don't want to read too much into it.
Sure.
But I'm just saying, whoever did it because that was the color that.
So does that mean if I walked around and checked all you officers right now, I wouldn't find any blue line bracelets or wedding rings or anything whatsoever?
Blue line flags on their uniforms or body armor. No, not you.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you, by the way.
No, and we're not necessarily singling you guys.
I'm
We're
not. I'm
saying
just
in
asking a
general.
question. I mean, I'm just,
So
I hope,
We see the officers all the time walking around with the
Sheriffs wear
flag right
green,
here, and then you get the
sheriffs
blue
wear
line
green,
on it. That's an
and
insult.
Deputies wear khaki.
Brown,
or
sure.
Brown, and it just so happens that we have to wear blue.
but you also know that back the blue line, you guys, you know that police are
I know what you're doing.
thought about blue, right?
I know what you're doing.
Okay. And I'm not blaming you. I was just asking if you knew a reason for that.
Right, but I'm going to tell you one thing, that you're reading too much into that particular blue line when it comes to that issue, because I don't think that was a choice.
Sir, really right here, it just says, please stand behind the blue line, and it's showing this.
That's because that line happens to be blue.
I understand. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to get those forms out. I appreciate your time, Lieutenant. Thank you so much. You have a good evening.
Guys. Oh, you sure? I'm gonna see them at the end of the month back in Boston.
I know.
Yeah, they're bringing it to Boston. May 26, yeah. It's the first time they've brought it there ever. And then the last time, or the first time I saw them where I got this sweatshirt, they hadn't been in Boston in like 15 years.
I'm sorry?
Sometimes I cry when I'm masturbating. I don't know how that's relevant.
If you cry when you masturbate, that's okay. It really is. Sometimes it's fine. It's fine, right? You can do whatever you want when you're alone, too. Yeah. Just remember, there's always cameras watching. Yeah. And satellites. And always record the place. I agree. Thank you. Have a good night. Okay, guys, let's get out of here before these satellites come and get me. So he cries when he masturbates. That's an interesting thing. Oh, sorry. I know. Uh-oh, watch, I'm gonna get yelled at. But I had to ask him about that blue line. It really bothered me. I know, it probably shouldn't have, right? But, yeah, tears of shame. The man told me he cries when he masturbates. I said, don't we all? Yeah, why not a red line? But I thought that as he was trying to explain that it could be blue, it could be purple or teal or yellow, he was absolutely trying to, you know, change what I was trying to explain. Some officers were green, some were teal, or I'm sorry, some were brown. Okay, I understand that, but why is it called a blue line? And when I said that if I walk around and check every one of these officers that I would find a blue line something, I meant it. Not all of them, of course, but there's going to be quite a few. I've even seen tattoos. It is perverse, you're right. You're absolutely right, Desert. It is. And again, that once I said that that's exactly what it's, why do they say we're backing the blue line flag, blue line whatever. He was trying to justify it because police use blue more than any other color. Of course they do. And I'm still talking about masturbation. Of course you are. Oh, Desert Sentinel, I did want to ask you too, hon. How is your wife doing today? Is she doing well? Just curious. I was thought about while I was here doing a well-being check on her. You know, just saying. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have any problems here. But last time I said that, Denise, what time is it where you are at? You know what, to be honest with you, sweetheart, I have absolutely no time. I can't even guess. I've lost all track of time since I've been here. There's a change of time from home, and I don't sleep much when I'm at home anyway, so I have no, I'm gonna tell you, if I look up at the sky, I'm gonna say that it's probably somewhere between, I don't know, 4 and 5. I'll find out from these guys what time it is. What time is it, guys? What time is it? Anybody?
421.
4:21. Okay, see, I was close. Oh, okay, it does say it in the little corner. Sorry. Let's see how many blue lines we find in here, huh? I bet we won't find green or brown lines, will we?
Well, I think he just wanted us out there, so he was trying to feed us bullshit answers.
Either that or he didn't know the answer. So he just made it up to the best of his knowledge, because you can't look like a loser in front of your
When was the last? Listen, you know when the last time that a cell phone was used to detonate a bomb in a police station?
Never.
Fucking Batman.
Yeah.
Or whatever the.
Furry had the best comeback the other day. She said that even a broken clock has the right time twice a day. Yeah. She's great. Absolutely love her. It's one of the reasons why she was one of the ones I wanted to be out with. Are you spoken for? Who are you? David Furman. Am I spoken for as in Not sure what you mean. They can't use yellow, red, or white lines. Has to do with safety zonings, if I remember it right. Oh, that's really good. That's something I can look into. But still, come on, guys. We've all been places where it says, please stand behind here, or no further than here. There's no reason to have a blue line if you're not trying to tell people it's us against you. David, yeah, I'm separated in the process of going through that right now. Long-term marriage, not looking for anything, just looking to do something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and now I'm able to do it. I hope that answers your question. Why the late night audit? Well, it's not as much of a freedom. Yes, absolutely, Ken. Freedom. It's not as much as a late night audit as it is just a continuation of audits. So why not? Why not what? I could say why not all kinds of things. Why not?
Yeah, just a little, quick backstory on myself.
Why not? I can guess all kinds of why nots. I knew I heard brakes. Why not auditors? Oh, absolutely, right? Are you going to do more First Amendment audits? She wants to have sex, lots of sex. Let Johnny see this. Are you talking about your wife, Desert Sentinel? I know I just asked you about her. Is that who you're speaking of? I don't think it's really good for me to tell Johnny that your wife wants lots of sex, sweetheart. If you do want to call him and tell him, I do know that you have his private number. Go ahead and do it up.
No, dead hookers.
Dead hookers. Okay. I'm getting up for the day and you're still going from yesterday. I know, John. Jim, I so much, I want to go out and check out Texas. These are, I've shared before that I will be relocating from Illinois. I don't care for it. Now I have no reason to really stay there. And my two biggest possible places would be California and Texas. I've never been to Texas. I can't wait to try to go and see how I feel. But California will always have a piece of my heart. Always. Yes, I am very good at deflecting, Ken. Very good. Do it often. Usually I'll just say, come to Orange County. Texas, a quarter of the coast and twice the jobs. Yeah, there's a lot of good things about Texas. Oh, brisket. Oh, one of those guys. I've had Texas brisket before. Not from Texas, but from people that have lived there. James Freeman. Furry potato, tough choice. High desert. Oh, well, you know what? Everybody has different preferences to what they want. And that's one of the great things about YouTube, right? There are so many different choices you can choose from. Fort Worth City in Texas, it's very beautiful. Wages lower and well. Yeah, like I said, there's definite benefits for both, right? Where do you want to relocate? Again, as of right now, I've narrowed my choices down to really five places, but the two that are top would be Texas and California. I love the Texas gun laws. I love open carry. Yeah, Tex-Mex, absolutely. HBO Matt. Oh, Rob, are you still awake or did you just get up, sweetheart? Make sure you give Charlotte a hug for me, all right? And tell her that I said, hey. Yeah, the cost of living is high. One of those guys in California, but when you're on a fixed income, you have a little more wiggle room, right? You know what you're going to have, you know what you're going to spend. So I agree. There's just something about California that, I don't know, spoke to me. Good morning from San Diego. Well, that's where I'll be going next. My next visit here to California. I do have to go to San Diego. Yeah, Tennessee was on one of my lists for that reason. Oh, Charlotte, North Carolina. That was on my list too for a while. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to be. See, this is one of the reasons I actually looking forward to going at home, because when I'm home, I won't have 4 people looking back and saying, hurry up, keep up, is she okay? I love them. And I wouldn't be doing this by myself, and I wouldn't even be doing any of this if it wasn't for these guys, so I don't want to sound like I'm ungrateful. I guess it probably does, right? I've got a 3-bed beachable apartment in Corpus Christi for $1,500. Up, didn't get to read that. The only sad thing about California is it's becoming too liberal. Port A. If you're talking about Port Angeles, I do have a sister that lives in Washington, and I've been there, and I do love it there. But living there, that would be foreign to me. Charlotte's going to watch while I make her breakfast. Okay, well, let me know when she's there so I can give her a shout out if I'm still on here, Rob. Public library. Okay, you know what? Android guy, I think I gave you my email before, but if not, it's one word, camerasdon'tlie2017 @gmail. Absolutely, drop me an email, and yeah, we can talk and we can take it from there. Any questions you have, or anybody that I know that may be around you. Waffles, chicken and waffles. Man, I was so full from the sushi earlier. It was really nice because you were full, but you weren't bloated. But all this walking hours later, I'm ready for like a nice greasy burger, which really doesn't fit with the whole California. So, waffles and ice cream. I think everything's better with waffles, right? Or ice cream too. I'll share one thing with y'all since you're here at, I don't know what time it is, 4 o'clock, whatever time in the morning, is one of my biggest weaknesses is chocolate. Yep, I do have a weakness for good chocolate. I have a sweet tooth at least once a day. Non-profit, just walk, do some public sidewalk, walk around with a camera, see what you find. In-N-Out Burger, I know. I talked to Johnny about that, and he said, well, we don't have them right here. And really, tomorrow's my last full day here. And without giving away any secrets, good morning. Oh, Sketch, I'm so glad you made it here, sweetheart. I've been wanting to say hi to you. Thank you for supporting me through everything, Sketch. I really appreciate it. But what I did want to tell y'all is that since tomorrow is my last full day here, there is going to be some epic, epic things that are going to go on tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's going to be these people, and there's going to be more people, and it's going to be something that, yeah. You know what? Carolina people say darling, huh? I'm not even quite sure where I got that. It may have been when I was in North Carolina. I spent a lot of time there with friends. I think most of it, though, has come from taking a stand from Georgia, who I talked to often and got me into the darling thing. 24-hour Tommy Burger. Okay, I don't know what a Tommy Burger is. You must love Lady Godiva chocolate. You aren't missing much, Sketch. Oh, one of those guys. I know that you have my back, so I'm not going to worry about what might have been said. Police love when you walk backwards to record them, by the way. So if you ever do that, just remember they absolutely love it. So do it as often as you can. Tommy Burger is a chili burger. Oh, when I was in North Carolina, really surprised they were, what was it called? It was their barbecue, but it was, oh crap, I'm gonna say it wrong. Either with the works or without the works, which was in Chicago. I'm not used to that, but it was with coleslaw and a bunch of other things that were put right on the barbecue, which, you know, we usually separate our food here, but it was really good. I was glad to try it, but just everywhere you go, food is, even if it's the same, it's still a little different. Home still tastes like home, right? Except sweet tea. One of my favorite reasons for loving the South, too. I know, it's sugar, right? Damn. Pork meatballs and red pepper sauce. You guys are gonna make me so hungry. I told Johnny I was gonna gain probably 15 pounds being here. I know I've already gained 5. But all the walking that we do, yeah, I'm not worried about the 5 pounds. I've walked that out. Oh, they have breakfast too, Desert? So would they have like breakfast burritos or? And Sketch, I just did want to say again, you know, just thank you very much for being there with all the nonsense before. I appreciate it. Delaware Punch is great. Sweet tea, bad. Delaware Punch. I don't know what Delaware Punch is. I don't know what it is. What is Delaware Punch? This isn't something like Johnny last night who said he wanted to take me to Boys Town, right? Thank you, Sketch. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, my email address is one word, cameras don't lie, 2017 at Gmail, and Facebook, Denise Lynn, 49 grams of sugar. Oh, Ken, you're killing me. Desert Sentinel? Yeah. Well, we kind of drove a little bit through Boys Town, and it wasn't really dogs that I saw. Mexican restaurant in Dallas that has fajitas. Oh, now you're talking. I didn't even see who that was from, but yeah. Fajitas. Love fajitas. Beef. Yeah, you know what? I am a beef girl. Sarah. Is that my Sarah? Which Sarah is that? Yes, it's my Sarah. Sarah Tay. Thank you, sweetheart, for being here through all of this for me. I really appreciate and love you guys. I'm making Charlotte chocolate chip pancakes. Oh, I missed it. Let me see if I can get that back. shaped like Minnie Mouse over eggs, sausage, strawberries with a little sugar to make her sweet today. Oh, you know what? She's so sweet, you don't have to put sugar in there, but it sounds like a really good breakfast. Pico with, oh, damn, I'm getting hungry. Yeah, me too. You guys are going to make me go home and have like chips and dip or some nonsense. Because I know I won't be able to get them to stop anywhere to eat. So let's see. I know, beef fajitas. And I know I should eat more of the chicken, but man, just something about good steak, right? Good beef. Let's be honest with you, I just love food. I'm a foodie. That's one reason why I could never be on any type of strict diet. Oh, I missed the bat chat, sweetheart, so I don't know what kind of food they were talking about. Yeah, I've got to start. Oh, there's a lot of things we could be eating at this time instead of, I guess, fajitas. But if I was in Texas, right, I'd be looking for a burrito, wouldn't I be? So, in California, and one thing I really love about California is everywhere I go, everything. There's guacamole with everything, or avocado with everything. I wonder how much these are gonna go for, huh? How long is this construction? Burritos when you're in Texas. 30-ounce beef steak and fries. Okay, listen, if I'm gonna have a great steak, I want it to be with a baked potato and turkey, avocado, and Swiss on sourdough bun. Oh, that's a dough. That sounds wonderful. Stop, you guys. You're killing me here. Although it sounds so good. I will call him right now and tell him, uh-oh, who are you calling to tell who what to? Desert. You know I don't trust you anymore. I was gullible and fell for you once. It won't happen again. Always go to Denny's. Oh, please. But Desert Sentinel, I don't understand how Sarah could be calling you out if you did nothing wrong. It's gotta be. What time is it? Going to 4. It's gotta be going to 5. Shift change, right? I don't know what shift change is here. If I would have known ahead of time we were stopping here, I probably would have found out what time shift change is. Yeah, I don't know why looking under their car always makes them nervous. What am I gonna do, really? Come on. I am, Sarah. I'm good. News Now Sweden, you sent an email to me, hon? Or to somebody else? I'm not sure. I missed that. I was kind of busy looking at the police car. I'm thinking it must be around shift change. Something. Having quite a few cars coming. Yeah, I was right, huh? Well, I've got to say, one thing I am really happy is I've only seen one Blue Line flag, and that was in Tom Zebra Land. And when I had a pretty good conversation going with the police there, completely shut it down when I brought up the blue flag. Shut it down, and they wouldn't speak to me again. At home, we have many more. And that's what's on my list. There's quite a few things on my list when I go home. I don't know if you can see that mirror up there. It's got to be around shift change, huh? All these cars, all these people coming through. Tell Johnny to take you to Bob's. You know what? Tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow's going to be my last full day here. And there's probably not going to be time with everything that we're going to be doing. There's not going to be any time for me to stop anywhere special, except, man, the pizza place that's by his house. I know Chicago style pizza is just rocking, right? You guys know how good it is, but this pizza there is, I have never had anything that tasted so good. It was just so fresh. They make it in front of you. You pick what you want. Who will I team up with when I get back home? Huh? That's a really good question. We're going to have to wait and see. The sun is coming up. I'm dying. Sarah, you are not dying. You and I have spoken many, many times when the sun has been coming up. So you might be able to pull that with somebody else, darling, but not with me. Am I wrong? You do, kid, darling. You do, kid. Of course, anybody who knows me at all know that I'm not a very good sleeper, so you never know. Johnny was live earlier. Dust Pick. Are you an Austin native? Oh, here we go. Another one coming. Oh, he was blacked out. That was curious, huh? Waiting for these 4 a.m. audits are killing me, Sarah. Waking for them. All right, well, you think waking for them is bad? How about if you were awake for them, sweetheart? Denise Lynn, you don't sleep at night. You need to find a vamp to bite you. Yeah, well, you know, the thing is I really don't need a vamp. I don't need anybody else to bite me. Luckily, I'm at a stage where I can pretty much do what I want when I want. So if I want to sleep 2 hours and get up for 8 and go back to sleep for 4 hours, I can do that. No, we didn't sleep yet either. Just drink True Blood. Yeah, I thought they quit selling that, right? calling Governor Brown to deport Denise. Good luck with that. Although, I might have a little bit more of an issue than we thought about that too. So I'll just keep that to myself. Coming here, I had an issue. I don't want to make an issue until I get back home. But I will say that what happened to me on the way here is not forgotten. That's all I'm saying. Good morning, Tay. I know nothing about this. That was... Or good night, whatever it is. See, it's still nighttime for me. So even though I know that it's Monday, to me it's still Sunday. Nope, not quite. Not quite. See, as long as I haven't gone to bed, I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning or 11 o'clock in the morning. It's still nighttime to me now. So, yeah. Brake lights. Brake lights. You know, it's really funny after all these years. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but there really are many different sounds that certain cars make. And police cars, no soup for me, you're right. Police cars on the other end, actually, sound very similar in California, in Illinois, in North Carolina, and anywhere else I've been. Let's see. Oh, LAWW5, Law 5. Not ironic at all, huh?
Be sure to leave your comments down below and let me know what you think about it. Like I said, stay tuned. We're gonna, as soon as we get back to the home stretch of Fresno.
All right, let me see if they're wanting to get going. I'm not thinking there's going to be somewhere else. I'm thinking that it is going to be it for the night, unless something happens, as it did earlier when we were being tailed. Who's with me? Johnny 50, Monkai 83, Streaming Silence, and Blue Ghost Media. All right, guys. Well, it's about that time. I'm going to shut this down. I'll read all your comments later. I want to thank you guys for being here. Oh, man, I want to stay here. Shit. So thank you again. I appreciate it. And unless anything comes up, the police. Thanks, guys. I love you. Bye.